with Shauna the Tax Goddess and Chief Tax Strategist for TaxGoddess.com, StrategicTaxCoach.com, and DropMyTaxes.com. And this is part 3 of our little mini-series with the very handsome Mr. Nick Klein of Hostile Hair. So thank you for joining us, Nick. Nick is an expert in urban farming, and today we're going to be talking about the nitty-gritty of urban farming as a business. So if this is your first time here with us at Tax Strategies that Save Entrepreneurs Thousands each year, make sure that you subscribe, click the little bell icon, show us some love, share with everybody you know, because this channel is awesome, okay? Everyone, I love it. So remember that you can you're gonna make me laugh this whole video. Remember you can download our free ebook, 10 Ways to Save 10K from any of the sites. And I want to jump right in because part 3 is going to be awesome. So, okay, so Nick, now first things first, listeners, if you have not seen part 1, part 2, go watch those first, okay? Because it's a little story. Now, we are talking today, Nick, right, about, go ahead.
The killing of the cute and fluffy.
But there's a reason for the murder of the cute and fluffy. There's totally a reason. So tell us about the reason.
Well, first off, they're delicious. So you start this thing, you want to feed your family. Then you grow a lot of rabbits and you realize that you don't have to eat all of the rabbits. You want to sell them. But at some point, you got to go legit and get yourself an EIN and an LLC and start to, well, and that's actually a good time because if you do what I have been doing, I have a day job and I'm doing the side business. So I'm double dipping into the society fund, I guess. And, you know, it's really a nice way to offset your W-2 income for sure. So this is not my realm of expertise. I just know that what I've had to do is get legit, and Shauna has definitely helped me there. So I guess I'll ask the question, Shauna, if I just started a farm, what's the next step I need to do now that I have product to sell?
I love it. Thank you very much for asking. Cool. Okay, so you've already mentioned the LLC and the EIN. Definitely check with your attorney as to whether or not you should be an LLC or an Inc., an incorporation in your state. Every single state is different. In some states, LLCs are better, like Arizona, for example. They can be more useful, they're more flexible. In some states, Incs are better and they give you more protection. And so if you watched the mini-series part 2, you learned that there's different ways that you can sell your product, right? You can sell it as pets, you can sell it as food, you can sell it wholesale, you can sell it to butchers, depending on what it is you want to do and how much of this business you really want to do, right? Do you just have a little bit of extra, or you end up with, by the way, if you watch the podcast, 1,600 rabbits in a barn, okay? You know, you're going to want to kind of have an idea of how you're starting the business. So definitely double check with your attorney. Next person to talk to is your CPA, and third person, your tax strategist, okay? Your CPA is going to help you get your EIN, make sure that you have your bookkeeping in order, right? So not only do you need to track which female did you breed to which male so that you know which ones are good breeders or not, right? You need that kind of paperwork. You also need your bookkeeping records. How much money have you made? How much money are you spending, right? How much money are you spending on feed? If you watched the 2 previous versions and the podcast, you're going to see that you should be right around certain ranges, certain cents per pound. If you're not finding those averages, something might be broken in the system. So you may even need to end up or want to end up hiring a consultant like Hostile Hair to come in, help you clean up your system, make it really efficient. Because of course, one of the biggest purposes of being in business is to make money, right? The IRS... Really? The IRS also likes it when you make money, right? If you saw in part 2, the IRS spells theirs. They want their cut. So one of the most important things you can do, and that's why you need your third person, your tax strategist, is ensure that you're taking all of the tax deductions that you need to be taking. For example, did you know that there's special credits, dollar for dollar credits for farms? Right? Does your property and your livestock and your farm, your garden, these kind of things, do you qualify for a farm at the federal level, at the state level? Okay? So make sure you're getting all your proper credits. Make sure you're writing off everything that you can. If you're out there selling your rabbits as pets on Craigslist, maybe you're a portion of your cell phone bill, a portion of your home internet, right? How else were you going to get to Craigslist if you couldn't get up there and post your rabbits for sale? So there's a lot of potential expenses that you can be taking against your business. So make sure that you're working with qualified professionals as usual, right? Your hostile hair consultant, Mr. Nick Klein, and of course your attorney, your CPA, and your tax strategist to make sure that you are getting all of the deductions that you possibly can and making sure that your tax bill is not high, right? We want the tax bill low so that you can grow your business, invest in your business, and really make a bigger bang for your buck for you and for your community. So, Nick, what else do they need to know from the rabbit side? What is the last most important thing about urban farming? The one piece of advice that you wish you had when you first started?
I guess stick with it. You know, it's not instant gratification. We live in this world where it's a two-product world: instant gratification and zero accountability. We've given the reins of food production over to people that we no longer trust, and they're trying to make money off of the food, and we don't trust it anymore. A lot of people are shying away from industrial farming, and this is our way to take it back. This is us grabbing the reins, and we have to know that it's not just calling up a food company to deliver food. It's not just going online and getting instant gratification for what we need. It's actually investing time and putting faith into the natural system. So stick with it and grow those gardens, raise that livestock.
Love it. Love it. Love it. And if
That's all I have to say about that.
And if you need help, remember that there's a ton of information on the internet. And of course, you can find some great information on Hostile Hair. I know Hostile Hair, you guys have an affiliate program if somebody needs help, or...
Yes, we do. And, you know, one of the things that you can do with your farm is, you know, you're raising rabbits. People are going to buy rabbits from you. Well, they have to put their rabbits in something. Well, I build cages. You can sell my cages, and I will give you money for selling my cages. So,
another business. Another business! We love it! Businesses rock. All right. Dig it. So thank you so much for joining us, Nick, here today. We always want to bring value to our listeners in the form of education, entertainment, and or inspiration. So definitely some education and a little bit of entertainment in there thrown in for sure. So thank you for being here. And for all of our listeners out there today, make sure that you subscribe, hit the little bell icon, show us some love, share this with everyone you know, because the more people that we can get out there raising their own food, having their own business, we can control the reins of the economy, again, creating jobs for other people. One of my personal passions, if you can't hear it in my voice. So let's do that, guys. I'm in. So share the knowledge, share the love, share hostilehair.com, share taxgoddess.com. Let's get the information out there. If you are an entrepreneur and you are looking to start a business, make sure you join our Facebook group. Nick is there so you can ask him questions, tax strategies that save entrepreneurs thousands. We'd love to have you. We want to help you guys grow. So signing off with much tax love, your tax goddess and chief tax strategist, Shauna. Bye.